What's up guys, just a quick forewarning, this is a long video and it's just me giving you my unfiltered thoughts about these new RayBan Smart Glasses. Well, I've had them for about a month and a half now, so if you want all of my thoughts, I go into everything about what I like and what I don't like. So if you're into that, stick to this video. If not, I've made a more condensed version of this video and my hair has gone completely wacky. Enjoy the video. If you're new here, my name is Ryan. I'm a freelance videographer. I film a lot of action sports, water sports like kite surfing. I create brand content and stuff like that, and I also like to create stuff on tech for my YouTube channel, Tech and Travel. I thought it'd be valuable if I give you my thoughts after owning these RayBan Meta Smart Glasses for over a month and a half. I got the medium Wayfarer matte black polarized glasses with the gradual tint. So these ones kind of are darker at the top and lighter at the bottom. When I went to the Ray-Ban store, I initially wanted to get the transition lenses because I bought these glasses, or I wanted to buy these glasses at the time for filming behind the scenes content of me filming. And after talking to a few people, it became clear that it makes total sense to have a camera on your glasses if you're trying to film your stuff, because if you've tried to do that sort of thing, you'll know when you're in the mix of something with a client and you're filming, having to film yourself filming and get a whole nother camera set up, whether it's sticking it to your chest with a magnet mount, it just totally gets in the way, interrupts the flow, makes the job a little bit worse. And unless you have someone following you around, it can be really tricky to get behind the scenes content. So I figured this would be the best way. It's gonna film where I'm looking and they're probably gonna be on my face anyway as I film outside a lot. But like I said, I was thinking about getting the transition lenses because there lies that problem. You know, if you're wearing sunglasses and you're filming inside, it's going to be hard to see what you're trying to shoot, and then you're also going to look like a complete weirdo with glasses on inside. So the transition lenses seemed like a good idea. However, they're more expensive, and from what they were telling me at the store, this may have changed, but the transition lenses only come in the large frame size, and after trying them, the large frame definitely seemed like it was too big for me. And I'd seen on other YouTube videos people talking about how the large frames fall off their face when they look down. That's something I definitely didn't want. The downside of getting the polarized version though is that with some screens, if you turn the screen a certain way, the image will go black just because of the polarization. So that's kind of an unexpected filmmaker's issue. I've not really noticed it be a big problem for me personally, but that would be something worth paying attention to. And I might have to do a few more tests as to which cameras that works on. I'm pretty sure if I use my R5 and I try and put it vertically, then I can't see the screen properly. I'm filming on the Osmo Pocket 3, by the way, with the screen horizontally. If I flip it vertically, all the way, like I'm kind of turning my hand now, I can see the screen, but if I kind of go halfway so it's crooked, the screen blacks out. So what's my point? You'll have to go to the shop or something and do a test to see if you can actually see the screen or if it ruins it for you, if that's what you want it for. But yeah, that's kind of a little bit about the frame and the polarization and the model that I chose. So what has my experience been with filming these things practically and using them day to day? Well, first of all, an unexpected benefit of these glasses is the fact that they have the speakers built into the arms. The form factor of these glasses is incredible. It's mind-blowing what they fit into a pair of glasses that look so close to the original things. You give these things to somebody that doesn't know much about tech and they just can't believe they're like mind-blown that they're not a regular pair of glasses. So that's kind of cool. I really like that. I like the fact that you can wear them and people don't know you've got this piece of tech on your face. And unless you kind of press the record button or tell Meta to record, which is something that you can do as well, another reason why they're good for behind the scenes filming, people don't know. There's a little light when you press the record button, and you can change that in the app in 3 brightness settings, I think, and the lowest setting is still, you can still definitely tell that you're filming. But even if you are, most people don't even notice anyway. When it comes to the form factor, again, unless the sun is quite low like it is now, it kind of gets through the sides of the glasses and it creates different reflections, which isn't ideal. But the polarization is actually really good. It kills all the glare, which is really, really good. And another reason why I'm glad to have the polarized versions. The unexpected thing that I found though with these, it has become so handy just to have speakers on my face all the time without having them in my ears. Sometimes I'll just be walking along and realize, I'll be like, oh, I can be listening to some music now. And it doesn't completely separate you from the world. You can still hear around you. Despite the fact that the audio quality is, in my opinion, exceptional. You can definitely tell the difference though if you've been listening to these for a while and then you put like AirPods in, or AirPods Pro, which is what I have. You can definitely, like, all of a sudden you get all the bass and everything like that. But I think anybody that tries these glasses and plays music is just like, whoa, how on earth is the sound so rich, considering it's just these little tiny slits in the arms of the glasses. And also using that for taking phone calls as well. You can hear the person really, really well, and the microphones on these things are incredible. I've been near a busy road before talking to a friend, and he had no idea. He thought I was inside in an office or something where it was dead quiet. So another benefit there practically from these glasses. The fact that you can record using Meta AI and voice recognition is pretty cool. So I can say, hey Meta, start recording. And you can see now it's starting to record. It only takes a couple of seconds. You can probably see the light here. On one side is the light. I got to look in here. So on this side there's the light, but that is also not where the lens is. The lens is on this side. So it's interesting to know. I wasn't sure if the light was like around where the lens was, but they're on different opposite sides, which is interesting. And then you can also say, hey Meta, stop recording. And it stops recording, which is great, especially if you're trying to film behind the scenes stuff. You know, you don't have to let go of your camera gear to start recording. There is a button on the arm up here at the top. I don't know if you can see it. By default, one press is take a photo and a hold is record. You can switch that around in the Meta app, and I've done that. So one tap is recording, since that's mostly what I do. And the video format is vertical. The image quality from the cameras, it's not that great, to be honest with you. When you put it on a computer, it's not super usable. I made a video using these. I did a long form review on these glasses as well, or at least an overview of the glasses, where I used the glasses to actually film the talking head segments. So you can check the footage out there. And I actually hung them kind of vertically on a tree, so I could get the right orientation for the video and use the full resolution of the sensor. And it was okay in that scenario. But if you're going to film like you are now and want to crop into a YouTube video and put it full screen, you can definitely tell it's not very good. But for social media, it's good enough. For sure, it's good enough. It's actually surprisingly good quality, I would say. They changed the settings so that now you can film for 3 minutes in a row. I believe there's 32 gigabytes of storage on these things. I'm not quite sure exactly what the resolution is. So vertical format, relatively decent resolution. If you want to put it into a YouTube video, you're probably gonna have to record sideways. The way that you set the app up, the way you get the footage off of the glasses is through the MetaView app. You can set it up so it will automatically download to your phone whenever it shares a known Wi-Fi network, and whenever it's in its storage in its case. You can also prompt it to to download the footage whenever you need it. So if I had my phone out right now and I wanted to get the footage off my glasses, I could connect to the Wi-Fi and download it. But there is no way of physically connecting your glasses to something like USB-C to get the footage off and onto your computer. It all has to be done through the app. And what I think happens when you're doing this is that as it gets downloaded to your phone, it then allows the files that have been downloaded to your phone to be overwritten in the memory as the glasses get full. That's what I think is happening. When it comes to battery life, that's quite an important thing as well. The glasses come in their own charging case, which is super high quality actually. It's kind of like a plush, I think fake leather, but there are connectors inside, connect with a couple of exposed contacts in the bridge of the glasses, and that's what provides the charge. And this thing in here I think is the battery that's in the case that's kind of concealed. It also has a little magnetic attachment point there, and also a light to tell you, in there I don't really understand it. It flashes green and orange, and there are and then blue as well. So there's like different color codes for different pairing things as well. Talking about pairing, when I first set up the glasses, it was pretty simple, self-explanatory, teaches you everything you need to know through the app. I've had one time where the glasses have not connected and they've kind of just went a bit funny on me. and I had to do a forced reset, and that was a bit of a pain in the ass. I almost thought I was going to have to take it back to the Ray-Ban store, but there's actually a physical button on these glasses. Not only the shutter on the top here, but there's also a physical button, I don't know if you can see it, right here, that you can slide and it will turn the glasses off. And there's a combination of pressing the shutter button at the top here and that button, and it will force reset your glasses. And you can also do it in the app, I think, as well. So there are various different ways of doing that. And whilst I'm talking about that button to turn the glasses off, that can sometimes come in handy. Say, for instance, you're going out for the day and you don't want to bring your glasses case with you and you still want to use the speakers or something. There's been times when I've gone out for a whole day and wanted to walk to where I was going and listen to some music and then hang out with friends where I'm not going to listen to my music, and I wanted the glasses to be charged enough so I could listen to music when I walked home. And in that instance, I've turned the glasses off. When you turn the glasses off, it takes, I would say, about a minute or so for them to turn back on fully and reconnect to your phone. So it's not immediate. So for instance, you couldn't have them turned off and then think, oh, I want to get a shot, turn them on and get the shot. It'll take a little while. Like I mentioned earlier, they wirelessly connect to your phone, and that's how you play all your music and stuff like that as well. None of the music is actually stored on the glasses themselves. And one thing I would say about the wireless connection to your phone is it is absolutely incredible. I was down in a place called Lulworth Cove in the south coast, and I was camping on the beach, and I walked the whole way around the cove with my phone where my camp stuff was on the beach, probably about 1 kilometer away, and I was still able to stream or listen to my music that was streaming via Bluetooth from my phone. It was really, really crazy how far away I was. So in that respect, the connection is really incredible. Going back to the app and the footage and having it auto-download to the app, it also will auto-populate to your camera roll if you're using iOS. Like the GoPros or the Insta360s, you don't have to open their app and then go and then save it to your camera roll. It does that. There's an option for it to do that automatically, so it just appears in your camera roll. And you can also share directly from either the Meta View app or your camera roll to Instagram. They say that you can share directly from the glasses to Instagram. I haven't managed to make that work, and I think it's often going to be a little bit different because, or it's going to be, most people wouldn't want to do that because you often want to add music and add text to that post before you post it. So I think it's unlikely that most people are going to use that feature. You can also apparently live stream straight from the glasses. I've not tried that feature. My experience with live streaming with devices is not good. However, because it's a Meta device, maybe it works better. I have, however, tried the video calling using your glasses. So if you use WhatsApp, you can video call someone whilst you have your glasses on, and then there's a little glasses symbol in the app, and you can choose whether to use the video call through your glasses or through your phone. So it could be holding my phone at myself, and the person on the other side can see me through my camera's camera, and then I can tap the glasses and then they can see through my glasses, which is really cool. And there's a little bit of a lag, but it's pretty good, I would say, considering. So those are kind of some of the live streaming and the practical features and the integration with WhatsApp. Meta's also introduced Meta AI, which I have to say is not that impressive yet. If you've been using anything like ChatGPT 4, it's not even close. The best thing that this can do is bring up basic information, and you can also ask it to look at something and it'll tell you what it sees. It's pretty accurate for the most part. But in terms of giving you directions and things like that, it's not quite doing yet, and it makes a lot of mistakes. I think that if this was 2 years ago, you'd think it was amazing, but in comparison to what we have right now, it's not that great. But I imagine they'd keep updating that, and I'm sure they're not going to give up on Meta AI. What are my overall thoughts of these glasses after owning them for a while at £339? Are they good? Are they not good? I absolutely love them. I'm really glad I bought them. For having the polarized lenses, I probably would have paid I don't know, polarized, a decent set of polarized glasses now costs, I guess the Ray-Bans would cost you at least 160, 170. So the fact that you can get a camera, speakers, hands-free wireless calling through WhatsApp, and the AI features and the camera, it's just a lot. It's really good. I'm really happy with them. Yeah, I think that's about it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll try and get back to you. If you want a more condensed version of this or some more in-depth with actual real-life footage from these glasses, I did a whole video about that in my previous video, so go check that out. I'll also link that down in the description below. And subscribe if you feel so inclined. Let me know what you think about these longer format videos. Are they boring? Do they suck? Or should I do some more of them? Thanks for bearing with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.